Welcome everybody, my name is Kyler Bills. Joining me is head coach Abbs. Coach Abbs, how are you doing today?
Doing great. Kyler, how are you?
Good. So Coach Abbs, tough loss last week against Rose-Hulman. How were you getting ready to turn the page and all eyes on Franklin this week?
Well, number one, we had amazing effort and amazing performances by a lot of players. Unfortunately, we had some silly, selfish penalties in the second half that really hurt us, and we were unable to convert some shorter field goals, and you know, those are things that we'll definitely work on, but there are a lot of pluses coming out of that game. To be down and come back, and you know, we had some new faces making big plays, and we'll see a lot more new faces making plays as well.
Absolutely. So Franklin is averaging around 31 points per game. What does this Thunder defense need to do to limit the Grizzlies on Saturday?
Well, bottom line, we've got to eliminate the big play. We've got to do our job. We've got to play with amazing eye discipline. I know people hear that said all the time, but that means that we've got to focus so that our eyes are exactly where they need to be at all times, so that every person on our defense can do their 111th. If we go out there, guys do their 111th, sure, they're going to make a play here or a play there. I mean, they're a good offense. But as long as we go out, do our 111th, and play with great eye discipline, we'll be in good shape.
All right, to switch things, this Grizzly defense has kept them in games all year. How does the Thunder offense get on the board early and often this Saturday?
Well, we've just got to play assignment football. You know, we've got to make sure that we understand our blocking assignments, block who we're supposed to block, make sure that we run crisp routes, and you know, when we get the opportunity to make the big play, like we did last week for the most part.
Absolutely. So you touched on it a little before. Turnovers, penalties obviously hurt us this last Saturday. How do you stay disciplined and fix that this coming game?
Well, I think when it comes down to it, the teams that have the least number of penalties and the least number of turnovers win games. So there'll be a huge focus this week in eliminating those turnovers and eliminating those minor mistakes that add up to a big one. You know, anytime you have 3 turnovers in a game like we did last week, or anytime you have 145 yards in penalties, you're in trouble. You combine those two, and that's how you get beat by a team that you probably should have beat.
Absolutely. So last question, I'll get you out of here. Another home game against Franklin this Saturday before we go on the road for the next 2 weeks, and then come back to open against Adrian, our home conference opener. How important is it for this Thunder team to get a win at home?
Well, great football teams own their home field. And for us to be a great football team, we've got to take ownership of our home field, and that starts on Saturday.
Absolutely. Coach Abbs, thank you for your time. And that's going to be it for us today. Thank you, and go Thunder.
Go Thunder.